Dragon Drop Podcast.
So I got a new subscription. Got it in the mail the other day. I figured I'd start taking it. It's called Hers. You guys heard of Hers?
Oh, you're on estrogen.
Well, it's just it's female supplements. They have Hims, but I figured, with the way the times are, I'll just start taking Hers.
That's ahead of Joe Rogan. You've skipped past testosterone and you're taking estrogen.
Right. So we're pumping E right now. My emotions all over the place. I can't sit down on the toilet without crying.
Have you grown boobs yet?
They were already there, so I think that's why I sort of was like, well, Hers. I'm already a her, in chest. So why don't we just, solidify the deal? We'll go full women.
Wait, what? Okay. Hims also does like hair loss though, right?
They do a bunch of stuff, right? It's like boner pills and shit. Like, what is that? They're doing a big coverage of ads going out.
You guys know anybody that buys the gas station boner pills? Because there's a lot of boner
tried them
pills.
Before?
I don't want to die.
The rhino pills and shit for energy and sexual hype, like
horny goat weed. I've tried those ones. It doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
Placebo effect.
Yeah, see, the problem is when you already have really strong erections, what does a little horny goat weed do? You can't get stronger erections when your erections are already rock hard.
So why are you taking it when you didn't need it then?
When you're 18, you're like...
You took it at 18.
Let's see how pumped up this thing can get.
Okay. More than 3 hours, you got to call your doctor, okay?
Yeah, I can't wait. Dude, see... We talked about this before, but the new thing is it's not pills anymore. You literally get a third ball in your ball sack, and it's a pump, and you literally pump up your dick. Like Derek, he's like a surgical assistant. He does like 2 or 3 dick pumps a week. Like these rich dudes out in Grand Rapids are literally getting they're all getting dick pumps.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you just pump it up and then use it. Wonder does it deflate while they're using it? Gotta keep pumping.
They're doing
Pearson, pop it.
Bluetooth dick pumps. So you get a little Bluetooth module in your pump, and then you can just Bluetooth it in with your phone.
Yeah, they do an implant right by your prostate, so it's hitting your spot when you're pumping.
Oh,
all right, that's pretty cool.
You can do let's do a halfie, or you just send it up to full max 100% and just ving.
Welcome to episode 63 of the Dragon Drop Podcast. Dick pumps. All right, what do we got? This week has been a week of not much. It's hot out. And to me, the biggest story is somebody keeps throwing these green dildos on the court at WNBA games. There's been 3 so far, and I saw that they're banning bags from the WNBA games. Because the last dildo actually hit a player. So,
shit.
The first 2 things I thought of was it should be like when they do the bottle throws and you're trying to land it, upright. you do a dildo throw and you got to land it so it suction cups right to the end, just boing, 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 boing. And then the second one was like it needs to hit some of these 6'6", lesbians.
They're not all lesbians.
Because that's funny.
You can tell by how they drive. They actually. Unlike the men, they like show all the women's outfits before each game. Okay, so like it's kind of like a little fashion show ahead of time.
Dresses.
Yeah, well, some of them are wearing dresses.
Sponsored shoes coming out. Yeah.
Well, everything's sponsored. Sports is literally don't only exist for sponsorships, right? They're sponsored by everything.
Yeah.
You guys watch sports?
UFC and the Lions.
And the Lions. Dude, how did the preseason game go?
First game was pretty sweet, right?
I think it was bad. They fumbled the first bit, and then I watched one pass where it hit him in the hands, and then he drops it. I'm like, I'm not gonna watch this because none of the people are starters. Like this isn't even a real representation of the Lions. I'm not gonna watch this, because this is a joke. But I did hear where Aiden Hutchinson's been basically ruining practice because he's an edge rusher and he just constantly beats somebody, and then it's basically turns into a sack every play.
He's beating and edging and they're sack. Okay.
So it's the Hutch rule where he needs to like basically cool it and let these guys play because they can never get an offensive playoff with him just going in.
So he's trying too hard at practice.
He's too good. He's defensive
he's
player of
discouraging
the
his
year.
teammates. How can they get any actual plays in?
Is he better than this guy, George Kittle, who is pissed because they're banning smelling salts, and he said he was taking smelling salts before every offensive play. That's a lot of smelling salts.
Well, yeah, Kittle's
something.
A wide receiver.
Yeah.
So not an edge rusher, but
so Aiden Hutchinson plays on defense, is what you're saying.
Right. Yeah, completely different role. But if you put smelling salts into Aiden Hutchinson, we got a problem. So I mean,
I just feel like it's crazy because it's like obvious that George Kittle thinks it's a performance enhancing drug. Like that's why he's using it. That's why he wants it, and he's mad they're getting rid of it.
It boosts your adrenaline, I think. So you're just like you care less about the pain, and you just like blah.
I think it doesn't actually do anything, but it's like in his head that it does. But
Doesn't
it definitely does stuff. It reduces all the oxygen going to your brain, so it puts like the adrenaline out to try to like compensate.
Reduces oxygen to your brain, and that's supposed to help you. But I heard on NPR today that it like masks the effects of concussions. So like they especially don't want people that are concussed to be doing it, and you know everybody in NFL is concussed. Like that's part of the game.
It's initiation.
Yeah, you get 2-3 concussions before you even get to the pros. Minimum. Probably get 2-3 before you finish high school.
Yeah, the interesting thing about concussions is you get them easier the more that you have.
Have you had
like
one?
I remember Hillis got his first couple concussions playing football, and then it would be like he would fall down and get a concussion. Like the concussions start happening more. And he had like 10, 11, 12 concussions, I feel like, before high school got over.
Jesus Christ.
Like he couldn't play football in high school anymore, partially because of his ankles.
Like you get more than 2, you shouldn't be playing sports anymore at all.
Yeah, he had a lot of concussions.
I thought my cousin having 3 was bad, but that's a whole nother level. Jeez.
Every concussion, that's like knocking 10 IQ off of you, man.
But I mean, how do you know if you had a concussion or not? Because like when I had a couple bike accidents, I'm close my eyes because I hit my head and then I wake. I'm just up again. I'm like, I wasn't passed out, or was I? Like
you wouldn't know if you're alone.
I don't know. No one could witness. Yeah,
you gotta get like an MRI, brain, like check for swelling. Yeah.
You hear about that guy that brought his sick chains into the MRI room?
Oh yeah, it was like a 20-pound chain or something, and it killed him.
It was like a weightlifting one for dips, I think, and he went in there when he wasn't supposed to.
Yeah, how is that anybody but his fault? Why would you be wearing a 20+ pound chain into a hospital?
Yeah,
medical staff.
It killed him.
Yeah, it sucked him. The machine's magnet's always on, right?
Yeah.
He was in. Wait, so he walked in the room and it like sucked him to the thing.
I don't know if he went in the room. I feel like he had to have gone in the room to make contact. But imagine that you're getting, you're trying to resist it, but to a point, it's like every movement kind of like constricts you further, like quicksand. But it's metal links just grinding you into the machine.
Ooh,
crazy. Then they gotta shut it down because they leave it on all the time. So maybe it was like after hours, and he went there when he wasn't supposed to. They didn't have it secure, or I don't know. I have no idea.
He was 61.
Oh, the man's entry to the room while the scan was in process was not authorized. So he walked in while it was spinning.
Hey, go.
Oh my gosh. It's probably like it
this is horrible.
Like it choked him to death or something.
Yeah, probably.
What's funny is gold is not magnetic. So he's wearing a fake chain. Right?
Yeah,
it was like workout ones, like the big ass links.
Oh, okay.
Like iron or steel. Well, steel has iron in it, and iron's magnetized or whatever.
Ooh.
Well, should have been wearing some real gold. Okay, what else?
Yeah.
Speaking of sports,
what do you guys think about like with the dildo thing? Were they all the same color?
Yes, yes, they were all bright green.
What's up with that?
What is that? Yeah,
maybe it's the theme.
Green, like what is it? Leprechaun?
Maybe it's just more visible. It's like chartreuse.
Ooh,
that's crazy. I saw there's like Polyshoot or whatever, gambling bets on it.
Polymarket, yeah.
Polymarket. So people 13%.
Were like,
There's like a
we're gonna have everyone bet, and then we're gonna bring one in there. Probably get taken in, but
the bet was like
there's money.
At least 17% chance that the next game would still have one thrown. After the bet,
yeah, this is a cultural phenomenon, actually. Yeah,
yeah, it's.
I mean, is it that bad though? They throw octopus and Red Wings.
I like it.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
not good for kids.
This
but
one,
we're adults,
it feels like they're doing it because they're women. The octopus is just like a Detroit.
Well, I mean,
tradition.
at an NBA game, you could throw a pocket pussy.
That is what people are saying they're doing. They're doing when the NBA season starts. They're going to start throwing the what are they called? The fleshlights.
Don't those have like a hard outer shell or something? That could be
right. We need the rubbery ones, the soft ones.
The fleshlight could shatter, dude. You got to think of LeBron.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, sports. ESPN is doing a 5-year deal with WWE, and I'm fucking mad about this. Okay, because like the last 10 years to watch wrestling events, it was like $10 a month, right? To have like Peacock or whatever, or the WWE.
It's pretty good.
Now on the new ESPN thing, it's gonna be $30 a month.
Ooh.
And like, what else would I ever use the ESPN app for?
You could share with me, and I'll watch the Lions authorized.
Yeah.
Except for I don't need it because I have a nice NFL site hosted out of the UK.
Now, a lot of those NFL games are on major networks, so you could just have like an antenna and watch them.
I know. I need to get a Roku. I need a Roku, or what? I think you were saying Roku, right?
Roku's not an antenna. You still haven't gotten that yet, dude. The Amazon Fire Sticks are $17 right now, Bill. Just use your money.
Was it a Fire Stick?
Well, either or. Get a Fire Stick or a Roku. I actually looked up the market share today, and I was devastated to learn that less than 5% of people use Chromecasts. It's actually 38% people use Rokus. Like 5% of people use Samsung or LGs. And like 10 or 12% use Samsung TVs for their streaming.
Okay, yeah. All right. Roku, the Roku stick, $24 right now.
The more you spend, the less it'll lag, and that's the difference.
Okay, so get but I have a 1080p. There's the 4K stick. Do I get the 4K stick?
You don't need the 4K stick because you don't have a 4K TV, but you should probably get it in case you ever upgrade, because 4K TVs, a 50-inch 4K TV is $250 now.
So the $30 Roku 4K stick.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, we're going to witness the live purchase here.
Should I buy it right now?
It was less than that when you looked at it like last week. You missed Prime
No,
Day.
that was the 1080p. That was the 1080p stick.
You don't even need a 4K stick though.
But you just said to buy it in case I upgrade.
For when you upgrade.
You got to decide how much money you're willing to spend here, Bill.
Okay, the 1080p stick is $24. The 4K stick is $29.
Does Roku have voice search?
With voice remote, both of them.
Okay, because that's kind of a big deal if you are, not wanting to try.
You're just laying there the whole time.
I know B's really good at voice.
Paralyzed.
He's got like modules all around his house. He's like, Google, order me cottage cheese.
It's like turn on the lights or turn
on the
main
lights.
Bathroom flush. Main bathroom toilet flush. Start bathtub.
While you're sitting on the toilet, you just took a shit. Google, flush the toilet.
I like the idea of having an electric bathtub.
Yeah.
Oh man, I gotta plug my toilet in.
Yeah, it's high tech. Give it the times.
Dude, you could get a smart bidet, Bill. There you go.
Google, turn on the bidet.
In the ceiling. But yeah, okay, so WWE on ESPN though, this sucks, man. Because like right now you gotta have cable to watch SmackDown on Fridays on the USA channel. That's cable. You gotta have whatever TV to watch Tuesday's CW crap. Mondays on Netflix. Then the premium events were on Peacock. So that's 4 services. And now you're gonna have to have ESPN to watch whatever, like WrestleMania. And then this is absolutely because they merged with TKO. So your shitty UFC company did this, Bill.
Like the real
streaming.
UFC?
UFC is owned by TKO.
Okay, because I think UFC is trying to ink a deal with like Netflix.
Yeah, and wrestling did that at the beginning of the year.
With Netflix?
Yeah, and Mondays is on Netflix. Yeah.
Oh, so they're still splitting it between ESPN and Netflix?
ESPN, Netflix, CW, and USA.
All to get all the wrestling, you have to do all the shit?
Yeah, it's like watching the NFL. You got to have like 8 different channels to watch it all, or the NBA. You
That's
like
retarded.
TNT,
I mean, to watch it
TBS.
live, dude, is it that bad to like wait?
Yeah,
get it for free. You know.
Yeah, I only want to watch it live.
And,
I hate watching it late. You know, it's better live.
That's how they get you.
But speaking of streaming services, this is also some news today. Roku is launching a new channel or a new streaming service called Howdy. So you're going to have this if you want to pay $3 a month, Bill, for 10,000 hours of entertainment. Okay.
$3 a month's pretty good.
Yeah. It's called Howdy. But there's already a free Roku channel, too.
So, because I get the Roku and I have your logins.
Oh, God.
That's kind of what I'm leaning on is B's logins.
Yeah, I read today that next month they're going to crack down on HBO Max sharing, so I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, no.
I use it anyways. I watch the big shows, the big 3. So
what are the big 3? What do you mean?
BB, GOT.
Okay, Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones.
What was the other one?
Breaking Bad what is that even on Netflix?
I watched something else. I don't know, man. I can't keep track. I mean, that was it. I hit my quota for like 5 years, dude. That's all I'm gonna watch. I watched the big shows. Everyone loves them.
Oh yeah.
And then I'm caught up like 15 years after they come out or whenever it was.
King of the Hill's back, and you're a hater. Why?
Yeah. Well, why isn't it the main writer? I thought that guy was so cool, but
what are you talking about? You're talking like
is Mike Judge not like the main writer for the show anymore?
It's like when you're watching the South or Family Guy, are you mad that Seth MacFarlane didn't write every single episode?
No, I mean I'm not a fan, but I'm just like wondering like why, if it's like his show, why would he not want? He's taking on different projects or what's the
guy that makes Simpsons, Matt Groening, he doesn't voice characters, does he? He doesn't write the episodes. He's a showrunner. That's the job.
No, just making sure it's his vision getting outputted.
He's already he does a bunch of voices. He's Hank and he's Boomhauer. And some other characters, I'm sure. But I watched the first 2 episodes, and Bobby's not trans, okay? Bobby's the head chef.
So he's a butch lesbian.
Bobby isn't a lesbian. Bobby's not a woman at all. Bobby's a man. Bobby is a 21 or 22-year-old head chef at a German-Japanese fusion restaurant. Okay.
Kind of gay.
Bobby is not gay, dude. Yeah, yes, but almost all boys are voiced by women, like Ash Ketchum and all that. And Goku is voiced by a 93-year-old lady in the Japanese version.
Sick. But yeah, I was saying like King of the Hill. When I was younger, I was like, this shit's boring. Why would anyone even watch this? Because was it catered to boomers or
no?
It's like different humor.
It's a satire.
It's like
show.
slow.
It's a satire show, like. I don't know. Silicon Valley is a satire show also made by Mike Judge. That one makes fun of Silicon Valley. King of the Hill makes fun of small town Texas. He also had one called The Good Family.
They portray the Southerners in a really good light.
Oh, well, only really Hank is conservative. His neighbor, the Khans, are not very conservative at all. And they portray conspiracy theorists with Dale Gribble, They're all alcoholics. This show is really just about, hanging out in the alley, drinking with your boys.
Started all, dude. Yeah.
But the story is that he spent the last, 15 years, or, ish, working, selling propane in Saudi Arabia. So he comes back to Texas and buys his old house back. And Bobby is running a restaurant instead of going to college. That's where I'm at so far. It's a good show.
What do we rate it? The reprise?
It's definitely not, the animation's not as good as the original, but it's just as funny. I give the original show an 8. I'll give this a 7.
Okay.
I'm a Mike Judge fan. I don't really care for Beavis and Butthead, but I liked Daria and Office Space. and Idiocracy.
Yeah, he's done a lot.
Yeah, he's 62. I was checking his wiki earlier today.
I saw they did a promo. Theo had like a
Were we all watching the Rizzler episode at the same time?
Well, you have to. You have to watch. I didn't know that dude was that young, so that's kind of funny.
8 or 9. How old do you think the Rizzler was?
I thought he was like middle school, like starting high school.
Like 8 or 9.
But he was just like a runt, you know. But
No.
he's like 4th, 5th grade, right? So
He's 9.
He's a fat 9-year-old.
it was just cool that he was getting interviewed. He's like, "So what does your mom think of that? What's your bedtime?"
and he like
the questions is just like hilarious.
Casually admits that he's got unlimited screen time. Goes to bed at like 1 a.m. every day.
Right. Well, he earned it. You know.
Yeah, he's
the breadwinner.
He's created generational wealth for his family. So
yeah.
You'd like to think, yeah. I wonder how it's handled by his father, though. But he's probably doing the right thing.
Yeah, I bet he's making a lot more money than AJ and BJ are.
Really?
Big booms. I feel like he's on more stuff. You think the Rizzler's more famous than the boom, boom, boom guys?
He's more likable because those dudes are kind of crazy, right?
That's it.
Yeah,
he got famous on
Rizzler's
just
got
doing
more
that.
aura.
Just doing that. That's all. Just a little fat boy. That's it. He like explained it to Jimmy Fallon.
Need a collab.
Hezbollah is like 40-something years old, man.
Man,
what country is that guy from?
Russia?
No way. He's Middle Eastern.
Hezbollah?
Yes, he's Middle Eastern. The name is not Russian in any way.
Dagestan. He's from Russia.
That's the Muslim Russian. That's Dagestan. Is that just like a state in Russia?
He's known for dwarfism, combat sports, and collaboration.
Combat sports, yeah.
God, he is Russian. But Dagestan's that's like on the edge of Russia, right? Yeah.
That's where all the UFC fighters come. Remember, we were looking at it the other day. Yeah, that's where all the really good UFC fighters.
Yeah, UFC is a Russian sport. I hear you. Okay.
They're that Eastern European Caucasus, the Caucasus. That's where like a lot of the
Caucasus Mountains
champs are coming out of.
That's where the whites came from.
Yep,
Caucasian.
Nothing scarier than a white Muslim. That's what I always heard. You know Khabib?
No, I don't know I only know Islam. Conor McGregor. It's crazy how their names are Islam and Muhammad all the time.
Yep, Islam. Yep, he was the pound for pound, but he just got knocked down by a guy. He's from Georgia, but I think grew up in Spain.
Is it that guy that beat his wife? That something Johnson?
John Jones?
Oh no, not even John Jones.
Well, he did.
Jamal Hill.
Jamal Hill beat his wife?
I think, dude. They all beat their? Isn't that the whole thing?
You know, well, you gotta practice sometime.
Yeah, Mike Tyson. I think he put at least 5 women in the hospital.
Oh, Jamal Hill is from Grand Rapids.
Yep, right here. Aggravated domestic violence for assaulting his brother.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's not a good look. That's worse than your wife.
Yeah.
Did Conor McGregor beat any women?
He beat a guy at a bar. He beat the record for booger sugar. Did you guys see he recently he released a dick pic? You guys see that?
No, let's go ahead and describe his dick for us, Bill.
I never saw it, but it was on the UFC subreddit. Okay. Conor McGregor, I swear, did not see it.
How about this, Bill? Answer this question, yes or no. Have you seen Hunter Biden's dick?
No.
See, I haven't either. Dan?
No.
That was a hesitation.
Dan, huh?
No.
I'm almost positive I didn't.
Okay.
And if it was, it was an accident.
It wasn't even memorable.
I've seen Travis Barker's dick. That was on Twitter.
I don't think I did. Who
the hell's that?
The drummer from Blink-182. There was a picture of him surfing with no pants on.
But Conor McGregor, do you guys know Azalea Banks?
Yeah.
You could call her a rapper, but I can't name a single song.
She's a witch.
Yeah. She
sacrifices chickens.
Okay,
and shit.
Dan.
It's crazy.
Oh yeah. Dan, what's your list of witches? Name your top 5 witches.
List of witches.
She's for sure sacrificing goats and shit. I saw that.
Yeah. No, it's just, part of the culture growing up. That's what you got to do to get, there's no luck. There's just you manifesting good things happening to you by making bad things happen to other things.
That's voodoo.
It's balance. I don't know. Is that what she's doing? She's doing voodoo?
Well, it's either that or the what's the one from the islands that's in the songs.
Right, yeah.
The that ska shit. Sublime.
Ska shit.
Santeria. Santeria is one. I don't practice Santeria. That's in the song. That's witchcraft. I ain't got no crystal ball.
The witches.
So Santeria is an Afro-Caribbean religion that developed in Cuba during the late 19th century. For those of you that don't know what 19th century means, that means the 1800s, because it always goes back one.
19? Like it's 18?
What was I watching? Like on the Wikipedia page for like Ireland, there's like 300 years where there's no history. It says like they invented like whiskey, then there's 300 years before the next event.
Well, the Irish were like the original persecuted people, so.
The original.
Yeah.
Okay.
They got it the worst.
I don't know why they had to make Santeria rhyme with diarrhea. It's not the religion that I would be signing up for.
Right.
Lordship of Ireland.
They forgot. They didn't write it down.
Well, the joke is that they were wasted for 300 years.
Yeah, the potato liquor, yeah.
Is that vodka? Right, you make
vodka. They didn't have anything to write down. They had currency, though. They had coins before there was any kind of like poems or words written at all.
What country
money predates words?
Shekels come from, huh? No, shillings are
Ryan
British.
Sheckler.
Ryan
Let's go shekels. Let's go Rome. Let's go Rome.
Israel. Modern Israel.
Oh.
Good. All right. But shillings are British, right?
Yeah. Here, let's talk Gwen Shamblin real quick. Can you pull up a picture of Gwen Shamblin?
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah.
Yes. So she had a show on Netflix. It was about in the 90s or something. She came out with this thing called the Way Down Workshop. That's actually a meme picture of her. Do the next one.
Yeah, it's like that looks.
That one's her. Yeah.
That doesn't look that much better.
Yeah, she's got some height on her hair, man.
Here, can you fix the "Did you mean" with the Shamblin with an S? Yeah, let's get some. There we go. Let's pull up some pics of Gwen Shamblin here.
I thought this picture was fake.
No, that's real. That's the real one. Yeah,
that's like 6 inches of height on her hair.
Do the fourth one in with the guy. Yeah, let's just keep it on that one while I tell the story here. So she is a pastor at a church, and she is she came up with this thing called Way Down Workshop, which is basically like get women to lose weight, and basically like you're disgusting because you're a fat hog, and you need to lose weight if you want to be at my church. It's like outside of Knoxville, like fancy people, fancy rich ladies come to the church and stuff, and she was the leader of it. And there's a Netflix show all about her. It's basically a character assassination about how the church is a cult and all this stuff. And that guy that's in the pic, she ended up marrying.
Wait, time out. You think it's character assassination? Is your perspective she didn't do anything bad?
No, I'm leaning on the side that she was kind of nuts and a piece of shit. But where the story's going, I'm trying to be nice.
Okay. You're being neutral.
So she married. Yeah, she marries this guy, and he's a pilot, and they're gonna take off on their private jet one day out of Nashville or Knoxville or something like that, and they fly up and then immediately come down and crash, and they all die. So that's like how the Netflix series ends. Sorry to spoil, but so this lady with the crazy hair who told a bunch of fat ladies that they're disgusting hogs and they need to lose weight for Jesus, she's dead. But where this all ties in is I was up at Pentwater over the past weekend at a condo, and the people we were staying with are kind of fancy, and they had friends. They basically live on the lake there, and they had friends that had a big old sailboat, and we get on the sailboat. They're in their 70s, probably like a 30-foot sailboat, and we're out taking it out to Lake Michigan, and we're riding around.
That's a big boat.
Right. Fancy people, and if you know me, we don't have fancy.
That makes you uncomfy.
So I'm talking to the wife of the guy who owns the boat, and they're from Tennessee, and I'm just like, we're shooting the shit, talking about music and whatnot, and I was like, yeah, did you see that show on Netflix about the lady with the crazy hair? And she's like, oh, this show, and she's talking about some other show. I was like, no, not that one. It's the one with she's got crazy hair and something about losing weight. And then about 5 minutes later, she looks at me and she's like, well, let me tell you, I go to that church and I have for 20 years.
Holy shit.
And I was like, I brought up the one topic that's like,
damn,
a little bit awkward. I was like, yeah, they weren't real nice to her in that show. You watched the show, how did that make you feel? And she's like, oh, it's way different than what they said. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'm sure it is.
How'd she set it all straight? Like, what was, yeah.
She just was like, she said that she goes to the church, and she just basically said it's way different than what they said in the show, and that that Gwen Shamblin's was a really nice lady. They were great people, and it's either maybe she was a really great person, she's really nice, or it was a cult, and she was part of the cult.
Yeah, probably that, because they could never say something negative about their leader,
Right, and you look at this lady. And she just, with her hair, she's nuts.
I'll answer this, Bill. This lady you were talking to, was she fat?
I would say borderline. But when you get in your 70s, I mean, you can't, be too critical about people's body weight. She's not like morbidly obese. She was like pretty normal for 70s, But I'm sure if she was around during the Way Down workshop days, I'm sure she felt some type of way about being a fat hog going to church. When Gwen Shamblin's up there, skinny and hot, and you're out there being a fat hog, So we didn't get quite into the details about all that, but
okay, so she hosted the classes in a mall in Memphis.
Yeah, she was a best-selling author about this Way Down workshop thing.
Well, there's a lot of weight loss programs in the 80s and 90s, right? This is just a Christian one.
Right, Skinny for Jesus. If you're a fat hog, you won't go to heaven.
Yeah, which is kind of weird. I was just thinking, your body's a temple. If you have a bigger body, you're more of a temple than other people. So how's that making it? Reduce yourself to just skin and bones, and then you're better? I don't get that shit. But
I commit the deadly sin of gluttony every day of my life.
Ooh,
you breathe too much.
Everything too much. But yeah, that's why you wouldn't get into heaven, right? It's gluttony.
Being one of the 7 deadly sins.
Being a fat hog, it's not going to get you in there.
Can't fit through the heavenly gates. Too wide.
St. Peter makes you stand on a scale.
Is
it St.
Your
Peter?
Moral judgment scale.
Who's the saint that stands outside the gates?
And then Peter? If you fail, you just drop down straight to hell. Why is it heaven that gets to get tested first? Why aren't you testing down low?
Oh, you want your test out of hell?
So how bad were you? What were the bad? Tell me what the. And it's well, you did some good things, but here's where you could have done better. Yeah.
So you should be able to test out of hell.
I mean, we get sent to prison for doing bad things, but we don't get nothing for doing good. So I guess that's why heaven's more sought after.
Yes, yeah. For doing good, you get to go to heaven and meet the Lord.
All right, I just posted something. I think this will help us. This will help cleanse us from what we just had to listen to.
A digital prayer.
Yep.
What the hell is this? Here we go.
Guys, hope you don't mind. I'm just gonna pray for y'all really quick. Dear Lord, thank you for this beautiful day. Lord, today I thank you for new beginnings. And I thank you for the new unforeseen journey that we are going on. And Lord, I just pray for anyone watching this video. May they not be scared. May they walk into the next chapter of their life confident and curious as to how you're going to use it to bless them. It's in Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen, brother.
Thank you, Lord.
It was very nice.
That felt uncomfortable. I don't like when people ad-lib freestyle their prayers. Like, think it out ahead of time.
He crushed it.
I don't know about that.
Here, let's do one more that I had queued up real quick.
What do you mean queued up, man?
Hi.
I had one. Yeah, this is just
Felix
teaching
says,
about...
don't live on vibes. You need to script out your prayers if you're going to be expressing them.
You go, okay, the difference between a church where the pastor's just ad-libbing versus a guy that writes out his sermons, big difference, okay?
If you're feeling pressure to sell your home to a fast cash, no
This is-
repair,
what is this?
houses dealer, don't do it until you've met with a third-party real estate
Well,
professional.
This is some random lady that's giving real estate advice, Bill.
She's like, don't work with other people. Work with me instead. I'll set you straight.
All
Get you
right.
right.
Let's get our weight loss update from that dude Reed. Okay.
Yeah, last week, Reed gained 20. Let's see how he did this week.
Today's weigh-in is big because it's 3 months in.
This is almost 2 minutes long. I'm gonna go ahead and skip.
Yeah, his
He
scale
needs to do like a
depends.
day, like watch what I eat in a day.
He's back down to 502. Lost
Reed
3
lost
pounds.
21.
0.2 pound loss from last week, which is super amazing. I love the new scale. I love the white platform.
Get a new scale.
That's absolutely crazy. I put in the work.
All right, put in the work. That's good. That's good for him.
Yeah, Reed Squad. We're gonna be checking in with Reed Squad every week and monitoring Reed's weight loss.
And sign up for our
praying
Patreon.
For
So
Reed's weight loss.
if you donate to our Patreon, the proceeds will go to his surgery to remove his skin.
That'd be sweet if we could get 10K and just like hey Reed, we got 10K. This is going to your skin removal.
Or maybe $6.
$6
Six or
He'd be
$7.
pissed.
Anyways, they lowered the age of joining ICE to 18. And
Nice.
The Immigrations and Custom Enforcement.
Oh.
There was an age limit?
The age limit, the minimum age was 21. They lowered it to 18. So,
Okay.
so if you're like a real racist high schooler, you can join right out of high school now.
Yeah.
I
But
think
also-
you probably get some good benefits for joining, though. They'd probably make
That
it
is, yes.
well worth.
But they're also
But
hiring.
it's a risk, though.
They're hiring celebrities. Their first celebrity to join ICE is Dean Cain, who played Superman on TV in the 90s. He also currently makes Christian movies. So, pretty cool.
It's like join Coast Guard, join ICE. You get a lot more action, dude. You get more valor.
Over, I
You
think
get the street rep, the
over
cred.
over the weekend, a former member of Doge got his ass beat in DC by people
What?
on the street.
Ooh, a teen?
They identified him and took him out.
Yep.
Was he a young Doge boy? Because I know they had some teenage tech
Yeah.
whizzes in Doge.
Some teenage
19-year-old former Doge worker assaulted in DC carjacking. That's okay. If it's a carjacking attempt, how do they
Sounds
know he's
random.
yeah, that's carjacking's pretty much
Yeah.
always random.
wasn't premeditated for him specifically.
But Donnie's saying he wants to federalize DC and take over the city for this, so that's cool.
Seems kind of grimy, but never been there.
Two 15-year-olds did this to him. Oh man.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, Rizzler's just half of the age before he reaches his full power. He can take, revenge. Anyone talking smack about his chin grabs and his vibes.
Do we think Rizzler gets skinny when he hits puberty?
I think Rizzler will be as big, if not physically larger, than DJ Khaled.
Okay. Tim Dillon?
Tim Dillon, if you hadn't noticed, I think he gained 50 pounds in the last couple of months.
Ooh.
But so have I. Good God.
Are you hogging? Are you
I
hitting
gained
290?
I might have. I'm fucking fat right now, okay? But I gained like 30 pounds while Lucy was pregnant.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, you gotta feed the wife, the pregnant wife.
It's feeding the wife, but also every single time she gets a snack, she also would give me one that I didn't want. But yep, need to lose some weight. So time to start.
Well, when you look at Reed
purging.
Squad, you're nowhere near Reed Squad. You look normal compared to Reed Squad.
But the truth is, Jelly Roll weighs the same as I do right now, and it's fucking upsetting. Okay,
he looks skinny.
Yeah, he got down to 290 something, and he's wrestling, taking bumps. Lost his fight, but because he asked to because he cares enough that he knows that celebrities shouldn't be beating wrestlers.
Oh, okay.
So if anything, it makes me respect the guy.
Okay? Ooh, Jelly
Roll disrespect, yeah.
Yeah,
Jelly Roll Riz up.
Yeah, Jelly Roll Riz up.
Dang.
But he lost to Logan Paul. Not the best.
Is Logan Paul champion yet?
Logan Paul has been United States champion, which is the lowest level champion.
Okay.
It kind of goes by
he's pretty good though, right?
Logan Paul, like wrestler, like wise, like he doesn't wrestle that often, but when he does, he's super well choreographed, so he's like really good at it.
Oh, nice.
He's got a couple unique moves. Yeah, his finisher is he just punches someone in the face because he's got a metal rod in his hand.
All right.
Yeah.
Was he the one that went into the Death Forest?
Yes. About that in Japan, he is asking WWE to allow him to go or be featured in their upcoming Japanese tour.
Because he got banned or something.
Yeah, I think he's actually banned from Japan, right? So I think he's trying to undo that. It's been almost 10 years.
I don't even know what happened, but
he filmed a dead body in that suicide forest.
That's right. Yeah, in Japan, yeah.
He was farming content.
Yes,
you gotta get it where you can get it. Small wins, big mistakes. That got him popular though, more popular, guaranteed. So,
but people have been canceled for so much less in Japan just by hanging out on the those trees, the blossoms. What are they called? Cherry blossoms.
Cherry blossoms.
Yeah.
Some streamers were just doing backflips on the trees, and they got yelled at for it.
Ain't got no respect.
All right, what was that topic you didn't want to tell me about, Bill? Was it that lady? No, it wasn't.
Yeah, I think it was the lady and the prayer.
Okay.
So what's up with Ian? I hear he's moving out. He finally picked a place.
Did he tell us in the chat? I don't know if he just messaged this to me or not. But he has applied and he's been approved.
So
it's happening.
Leaving the nest
at 33.
Yeah, he was asking about furnishing his apartment.
But he wanted us to figure out his layout or whatever, right?
There's just a lot of variables, for couch and bed size and which way is the apartment facing, if sun's coming in, your glare and shit. So you got to get in there.
Yeah, but how did
you know?
Out. How did you know the other?
Maybe pick up a feng shui book or something.
All right, this is his living room. It's 21 feet across. That's a pretty big apartment, right?
That's a big goon cave.
Ooh, goon squad.
And a kitchen. This is a pretty big closet as well.
Oh, I get washer dryer. Hell yeah.
12 by 10, almost 11 bedroom. That's a pretty good size. Got a balcony for doing balcony stuff. It's got a dryer and a washer. Weird that the dryer is on the left.
In the kitchen, no less.
Well, they hook up all the water in one spot. The kitchen, the washer, dryer, and bathroom are all together. Makes sense.
Makes sense from a building.
But the dishwasher's on the other side of the room. So that doesn't make sense. Right, but should he put his TV here or here? Left or right?
Just put it in the bedroom so then you never leave the bedroom.
That's how you
wake
cause
up,
depression to yourself.
Watch a TV. You get home, you watch it. You take a break from work, you watch a TV in bed.
I think he
should
put his TV here, right? Because if you were to
put TV left.
Yeah, if you were to put the TV on the left, the light from the balcony would cause a glare. Well, he can block these lights a little easier, or these windows a little easier on the left. So he can
I think mounting the TV on the ceiling could be the play. It's less often utilized, and you rarely see it.
He might not use the TV at all, though. He has that projector. So,
Ooh.
Then you need an
projector is better.
Whole blank wall. I mean, projector's only as good as your sound system, right?
I mean, if you just get the VR glasses or whatever that shit is nowadays, you just watch on the fly. You got TV wherever you want.
Yeah. You can watch his furries and jork it without anybody knowing what he's watching.
Oh no, dude.
But look, I think TV or screen here, maybe the couch right here, because there's this little nook here to eat at.
Yeah.
You don't really need to have a kitchen table if you got this little spot.
Yeah.
If you have a bed, you just eat in bed.
And this whole other side of the living room is just for activities, right?
What kind of activities?
Whatever Ian does.
Well, he could set up a podcast studio and have that wall be the podcast backdrop, and then he can
You can't do that with the balcony here, man.
Well, you got to put up maybe a sheet or something to block the sunlight.
I don't think Ian has any interest in doing that. There's a lot of natural light in this apartment, though. It's 4 windows there.
Yeah.
Is it first floor?
He didn't say.
Second floor.
So how are you were like naming different floor plans? Like, what is that?
Yeah, I mean, reverse image search, found out where it is, and
Okay, so you actually, I thought there's no way you actually searched it.
I was just like, let me figure out, maybe better offerings or some shit, but I don't know the area. I don't know. I just did a lot of apartments, so I feel like I'm more well versed. Might as well try to help, but
Yeah,
you already got it down, so.
How's your apartment doing? You fish out back yet?
Dude, what's the shit? They put up a sign you can't. But there are a lot of fishes in there. So.
Why even have the pond?
Yeah, it's weird. They treat a lot, but there's still a lot of algae. But what's like the little closet right north of the dryer? Like, what is that?
I noticed that.
It's a linen closet for the bathroom. What do you got? Come on, guys.
Yeah,
right
but
next to the bathroom.
Wall, the wall with it opens, it looks like it's fucked up.
This is where you'd
half accessible.
You
gotta
your
like
towels.
put your arm like back through. It's probably not like that, but
it's towels. What's this right here? A pantry?
Little pantry.
This, I don't know, what is this? Next to his stove.
Fridge.
Oh, of course it is. Okay. But then the not that much countertop space. It's just this spot.
No, that's like the whole island. So you got,
I guess above the dishwasher.
You're prepping your food right above on the island.
All right.
Or you just do like a flat pan right above the stove, and then
what is this?
Cook, but you got it down.
Is this his water heater or something? Furnace, yeah. And this is a closet out front. Pretty good spot though. Pretty good. For $1,700 a month, it better be good. Jesus.
Yeah, that'll do.
That's big city living.
Honestly,
I would say the play is get in a trailer home, and then you're just cruising, bigger space, less rent.
So
true.
Ian's like this oxymoron where he thinks he's poor, but he will only accept rich people's stuff.
That's new meta.
So he would never live in a trailer, but still says he's poor.
I think, Dan, you're onto something. It's like we've politicized trailers to being shitty, but they're better than apartments.
They're really sweet. I mean, the space you get, the convenience. Yeah, you got the only thing that sucks. You got to drive right up in there, and usually that takes a while. But I mean, you got your own spot, and you got to do lawn maintenance for like no lawn out there. What do you got to worry about? Your neighbors, dude. They're your neighbors. They're not gonna be fucking around, messing shit up.
Speaking of my neighbors, man, the hooligan neighbor kids are hanging out in front of my house today when I got home with their bike blocking my driveway, so I had to like wait for them to move it, and they're like, "Oh, sorry, mister." Oh, man.
You just honk, dude.
Yeah, you honk at them.
I'm not gonna
just wait.
Honk.
Just
No. I just said it was all good. I asked them if is this the hangout spot, and they all chuckled.
You guys start carrying a Nerf gun in your car, and then you hit them with it.
True.
Start shooting them.
Yeah, I'm not
shoot the kids.
Not shooting any kids. Not gonna shoot the kids.
Just call the cops.
They'll entice them to come more often. They'll get you back.
I do want to get one of those salt guns though, to shoot flies.
No, dude, that's just a.
Chris has one. He says it's great.
You have that many flies? You got like nowadays the little plug-in things where they get stuck on the back of the thing.
Those only work at night. You know, when it's like fully dark and that's the only light in the room.
Just get the little tapes in the ceiling, dude, and then you actually run into it.
I got some gnats right now, and I swear to God they came out of the cat food.
Oh, yeah, I've seen them on screen, so yeah, you got something going on.
You've been seeing them on his cam?
Yeah, they're flying around, man. There's little tiny ones.
You got that many gnats? Oh.
It's little fuckers, dude. I thought it was just from like having fruit sitting out. We don't have any fruit sitting out. And the only food in the entire basement that's out is the cat food.
Or like the drains. The drains get something like if you had like a little rodent die in there.
I don't think so.
You never know.
Don't think so. Damn.
I saw this really good. It was Cardi B. It was a Cardi B video, and she was eating like smoked fish, and it was like literally a fish that was like slapped open, and she was just like, I like to do it like this, and she just like pulls it off of the fish skin, and then it was good. Just Cardi B eating like she was devouring a fish, which
putting something in her mouth is pretty nice to see.
Yeah, Bill, you still watching those videos of the giant black women eating lobsters?
No, I need to find somebody that's doing that still, because I like that.
I like that.
They've got like the fingernails, and they're like.
Yeah, they use a lot of butter.
Yeah, they like slurp real hard on the the king crab. That's good, you know.
Dude, I haven't had that since I was a little kid, but I need to get in there. Or like the Brazilian steakhouse, I still need to try one of those out. You know, where they're slicing the meat to the table, and then you got your Ziploc, and you scooch it up in the bag, and they're not looking.
Saw a video of like an Indian guy doing that, slicing at the table, and he was just fucking up and dropping pieces of meat. And then he like throws the knife.
He was a midget.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, you saw the video?
Yeah, he was a midget.
I don't think he was.
The one I saw, he was really bad at slicing it, but he was emoting the whole time.
Yeah,
it was like he was emoting.
That crap, throwing the salt on.
Yeah, he was a midget.
They're all Salt Bay wannabes nowadays.
It's never gonna be another Salt Bay. Man.
You guys know Salt Poppy?
No.
He is boxing Tony Ferguson soon, which Salt Poppy came up. He was like a fat influencer that basically was like a Salt Bay Junior on TikTok. And he's boxing Tony Ferguson, which if you know Tony Ferguson, he was long time UFC vet, but is like riddled with CTE. And like is totally washed.
Riddled with CTE. Okay, so he's got a bunch of concussions.
Bad. Like Tony Ferguson's lost it, and so Salt Poppy is going to be boxing Tony Ferguson here soon for his first round.
Are there any UFC fighters that like retire without brain damage?
I think Khabib did pretty well actually. He was like he retired top of his game. And
how old is he though? Like, do they ever make it past 55?
Khabib's probably like 30.
So you don't know yet. Like,
no, but I think Khabib's like together.
Like football players and wrestlers, they're always dying in their 50s with their CTE. So
yeah, a lot of those guys, I mean, they just get beat in the head like that, and they like.
Well, everyone's gonna grow older and get some kind of disease that takes them out. So I mean, you're not getting out of it.
You die no matter what. Why try to live? Oh man.
I'm trying to remember the guy. He lives in Hawaii. He's a UFC fighter. He's he's revered as one of the best of all time.
Sounds like they're all the best of all time whenever people's talking about UFC fighters, dude.
Dude, I saw this really fucked up bumper sticker that's like, there's only one kind of people in this world, people that die. And I was like, why is that your bumper sticker, dude? Like this guy's a psychopath. And then when I looked it up, it turned out to be like a reference to a song. And I was like, oh, that almost makes it okay. But you're still like projecting this weird message. You know, like,
Amigo the devil.
Why? Like, why? Damn, that's just badass, dude. That's so true. Like, that's kind of crazy, right?
Yeah, why were you calling what was it I was gonna say Guar, but no, it's the Deadheads. Why are the Warlocks?
Yeah. Yeah, the Grateful Dead used to be like a different name too, I think, but and like a couple months after their public debut, they changed their name. They were the Warlocks though, but then they rebranded. And for what reason, I don't know. So I think they have like one album or something as the Warlocks.
I have never listened to the Grateful Dead, but Bill here
Oh,
is
Bill, Bill's in the cover band, so you gotta, for Bill's sake, you should probably,
Bill,
do your part.
do you play the role of Cherry Garcia?
I would say so. I'm Cherry Garcia in the band.
It's the
I can't
Ben and
do-
Jerry's ice cream flavor.
I can't do a very good Cherry impression. I do a better Bill impression, you know?
What does that mean? Is there a person in the band named Bill, or are you talking about yourself? I honestly
Yeah,
don't know.
me. Yeah,
Okay,
like I
there
can't,
could be a member of the Grateful Dead named Bill, and I wouldn't know.
but I think that there's something to be appreciated with that because that's what Jerry, I think, would want. He doesn't want me to play an impersonation of Jerry. He wants me to feel my own vibe and let out my own skrill. And so I just skrill all over the band every time I play.
He's been dead for 30 years in 2 days.
Oh, yep.
His name is Jerome.
Yeah, but I would say one of the GOATs.
Yeah, he's definitely famous, but I don't know a single Grateful Dead song.
You gotta
You
really
know him
I
if
think,
you listen to him, dude.
I don't think I would.
I think you gotta like guitar to really appreciate.
Yeah, I don't like
Jerry
guitar.
Garcia. but like not guitar as like a. I mean, obviously, like lots of people have heard songs that they like with guitar in it, but it's like
He's super.
If you're a
guitar.
performer, you can appreciate a lot more than if you're just a music enjoyer listener.
He's a guitar player's guitar player, huh?
Yeah. Like a lot of bands, they play live shows like it's recorded, and that's what people want to hear. And the Grateful Dead rarely played a song the same way twice. So when they would play live, it was always more of an improv, and it's more fluid. And I think that there's a lot to be.
But like fucking.
Not
jazz?
a lot of people did it like that. It's like kind of like jazz, the way like how you would
hate
approach jazz. It is. There's an undercurrent of jazz in the Grateful Dead. Or
Jazz
Grateful
is
Dead.
chaos.
I mean,
Yeah.
To me, like as long as you can play it like the record and choose not to, that's one thing. But if you're just riffing because you could never recreate the sound again, that's different.
Well, the thing with the Grateful Dead when they had that record made, if
Which
they
one?
record a different day, it's a different one, because that's how they do it. So you just have one rendition, on that day.
How do you not end up doing the same song over and over again if you're just changing them all the time?
Well, I think they play like some of the core melodies to make sure that it's recognizable, but like the way that they would approach solos or just even tempo or like things would evolve over time. But I think
a lot of albums.
Bob Weir, who is one of the founding members of Grateful Dead, probably has played the most live shows of anybody in the history of the world. He's still touring. He's never stopped touring since the 60s. Like he plays with Dead and Company, and I think he's played thousands of shows, and probably has the most live performances of all time.
Are you guys like trying to reach out and meet those, the crew that remains, or because you guys are, doing a service in honor of them in a way, or is it not completely like that?
Oh, there's a lot of Grateful Dead cover bands, and we suck.
Yeah.
Compared to like real Grateful Dead cover bands.
Real ones. Whew.
You gotta put out your own hits, man. Your own songs about being a peasant.
So I looked up Bob Weir's about how many performances he's done. 4,600 to 5,000 total performances.
Damn.
It's hardcore.
That's crazy.
It's like one every day for 15 years straight.
Are they like going to Burning Man, or is that like a different kind of music out there? I don't even know what that shit is.
I don't know if they had live music at Burning Man. It's probably more like EDM these days, I would imagine.
Yeah, I was thinking it's a weird EDM thing.
Yep, it's EDM and art on cars.
They get stuck in the mud.
Who plays Burning? Oh my God, Black Rock Desert, huh? That desert owned by Black Rock. Oh no. Okay. What? 87,000 people went.
It's like for rich people or something that are just on drugs, right?
I thought that was that's Coachella.
That's like all music things.
Burning Man is just for tech dudes, right? That want to do drugs, but like Coachella is for all the music. It's for when you want to see Beyonce.
Yeah, I think Burning Man, you can do like rebirth scenarios where you're like super high, and then you like go through like squishy liquid tubes, and you come out and you rebirth, like you're actually coming through the womb.
Is that real?
Like,
That's like cult shit, right?
Yeah, like I think at Malcolm in the Middle, I think they had a rebirth like installation. Like Malcolm in the Middle, they went to Burning Man and they like Dewey like went through the rebirth.
27 rebirth your burn, the birth canal.
Go through the birth canal.
It's like going through the foam walls at clubs and shit. Or I guess they do that now at the Halloween attractions too. It's crazy.
Wait, B, read the bottom paragraph there. Participants navigate. Read that one out loud. No, not that one.
Participants navigate. Wait, let me put this on screen.
Yeah, read this.
There we go. Okay, participants navigate an obstacle course of contraception devices through the interior orifice and twisty turns of the birth canal, reproducing something that we all have in common, that moment we entered into this self-reliant, dusty life. Swat a sperm-shaped tether ball, pass through a leaky condom, jump over a freaking Bible, through a coat hanger, climb a set of stairs to nowhere, and chill in the womb. Culminates in a slide through a giant vagina where you are rebirthed near the bar. Near the bar? What? So you get to get some drinks as soon as you get rebirthed, huh? And greeted with heckling encouragement and possible spank on the bottom from a genuine playa doctor. A playa? Doesn't that mean beach? Playa.
Playa.
They're in the desert.
Playa means beach. La
Playa. Is this in Spanish?
During clinic events, our camp members will guide canal visitors. If you need lube or a slap on the ass, we're here. We are there for you. But the experience stands alone at any time of day or night. The love canal loves to be explored.
Planned playahood. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, as if I didn't think it was weird enough, that made it worse. Ritual ceremony.
Made it worse.
That's crazy shit.
Oh, click on event URL, Facebook, planned
playahood. It's coming up.
Hood.
Well, hold up. We'll do more tickets though for real.
I want to see a pic of this thing.
This event was in 2017.
Can we get
still
a pic
doing
of that?
it. Making the wait, what? They like used the Planned Parenthood font.
Planned playahood.
Oh God, no, dude, this is horrible.
This is like kids that didn't have an adventurous like childhood into a high school, and then they get to college and they need something like this to feel like an adult. They need to be reborn.
Yep.
Dude, what is ticket prices? It ranges from $3,000 to $550. Wild.
Yeah,
But if it's like a long event, you know.
Well, the rich people are there, so they got the money to get reborn.
Oh, August 24th through September.
The bar is
1st.
called the Rusty Speculum.
Okay.
Bring your own sins.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
No, it's not.
It's not. It's just a normal thing people do when they, want to go out and see a live event.
All right. What else? What's going on this week for you guys? You doing anything?
Shit, man. taking care of other people's animals. That's about it.
That big dog.
Yeah, there's some big dogs.
I'm going to Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, huh? You're
Yep,
visiting
taking
the
the-
Culver headquarters.
Yep, taking the old ferry across from Ludington.
Where's that? Ludington? Okay.
Ludington over, yep.
It's like a
4 hours.
3 hour.
So it takes
4
just
hours.
as long to drive, right?
2 hours
Yeah.
of waiting there. 2 hours of traveling.
Are you taking it back or driving back?
Taking it back. So there and back, and get to skip Chicago. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if this is better.
Oh, is this why? Because you don't want to go through Chicago again?
First time.
Yeah,
Yeah, Chicago
first
sucks.
timer.
So all right.
that's
That's
it.
cool. That's cool. I'm
What about you? Fatherhood?
Not
Disagree.
doing shit, dude. Just helping with the baby. Dude's got acne right now, and I'm upset about it. Okay,
Little pimple baby.
he's got little pimples on his cheeks. It's like normal. It's supposed to go away, but it hasn't gone away yet. I don't like it. I don't want him to end up like Edward James Olmos. You know, with
Proactive.
the little spots all over his cheek. You know what I'm talking about? Edward
Oh,
James Olmos.
That's just if you're punching them and pinching them out.
Yeah, pockmarks.
Yeah, we can't
Like
have
Danny Trejo.
No, this is not Danny Trejo. This is Edward
I'm
James.
saying he's got the
Olmos.
same thing.
Okay.
It's like Danny
Okay,
Trejo.
yes, but Edward James Olmos, Captain William Adama from Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, I think just let him have pimples and he'll be fine.
No,
You're gonna pinch him?
no, I'm putting a little cream on them. They
Oh.
make like eczema cream for babies.
Oh, little baby.
Not eczema, so well, I'm gonna probably like use no cream for a bit. See how it goes.
Yeah.
He's doing
No
great.
cream.
He's up to 9.5 pounds, so he's back up above birth weight. They dip a little bit the first week.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a
They
fat little baby.
unload. Yeah.
He's all out of
Aw.
meconium, so his shits are pretty brown and green and yellow now instead of being black.
Nice.
Looks like his eyes are going to be brown. So
Do we like
Not-
that?
You
he's-
just give him some aspirin and his eyes will start turning blue.
what is what? What?
Give him some baby aspirin every day.
That's
Eventually,
that
it'll change your
sounds-
eye color.
According to what?
That's just what happens. You just
According to Grok.
you
According to
just
Grok.
test it yourself and find out these things.
Baby ass.
I'll just microdose myself with some random
Oh, you take enough
over-the-counter Medicine.
with that methylene blue, you turn blue for real. So you just
you
concentrate
got blue
on
brain.
the eyes. You eat carrots every day, you could turn orange.
Mm-hmm.
Like flamingos are pink because of their food, right?
Are they?
Yes.
So they're like a heron, but pink because of their food.
I think. What do they eat? Shrimp?
Okay.
Something like that. Shrimp are pink? Not really. No, they're not. They're cooked. They're pink when they're cooked. Why are flamingos pink?
What happened to the placenta? Did you
Algae
guys sell it off, or
friendship.
did they just take it?
You know what's fucked up, dude? They collect
for
it in
science.
like
There you go.
20 bags. There's
they
like
ship
20
them.
bags of it. I'm sure. Yeah, sure. I'll let them
But
take
like
some
you
of
don't
his
get
blood,
any
too.
of the cut, right?
No.
It's just like it's a part of. That's crazy. Why they need his blood? For diagnostic work.
Yeah, for diagnostics, but like they take like
Diagnostic.
they do like 5 little there's like little circles that they like touch them with in a little piece of paper, so they expanded the circle. But there's like an extra one, and they like so they use the extra one to do like research and stuff. And I said that's okay. He could be the next Henrietta Lacks.
Which wasn't a good thing, but okay.
No, yeah, that wasn't a good thing at all. They stole her. You know Henrietta Lacks' Bill? This is this black lady who had her replicating cells stolen, and it's like they were used to do like all scientific research for the last like 50 years.
Really?
Her family has sued a bunch of times.
Hmm.
She went in for like some sort of cervical cancer, and they just kept her cells, and her cells just kept replicating. Since she had replicating cells, they were able to be used for research.
Wow. Seems like they should have paid her for that.
You think they're gonna?
Yeah, she didn't know
Yeah,
for a long
should.
time.
They just stole them, man.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, science is cool like that.
You know, they didn't really respect the black people. Even less now.
You think they wouldn't even use the cells then if it was that bad, but
Right. Well, they did. That's what was the place called? Johns Hopkins.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Episode 63 of the Drag and Drop podcast. We're here 2 weeks in a row again. Almost weren't because Discord.
True.
Discord was down for like 45 minutes.
We persevered.
Yeah. We made it through. But
almost went to Zoom. Almost went to Teams. Almost went live.
We could do a live. But we still wouldn't have been able to talk to each other. So. All right. Thanks for watching. See you guys next week. I got to kill some flies.
Woo, see you.
Bye-bye.
Peace.